G'day and welcome to Planet Coaster and Stitch Up and the Adventure World. So we're continuing, I think this is episode 12, and as promised we have made a start on the Not So Kong Wall. Determined not to be a King Kong theme park, however I'm doing a lovely big King Kong inspired wall just to block off that side of the park. I don't want guests looking at it as they enter. So guests will enter through here. Ooh, yep, guests will enter through here. Let me just see if I can toggle T off here, and if I look down, guests come down here. If I look up, is this how you do it? Yeah. So they walk in, they see a statue. Guests can look to the left. There's a feast full of visual delights over there, and then they can come to the right here and they'll see that's the entrance to get onto the train to the other world. Now through these date palms, they'll then see the Kong Wall as just a bit of a backdrop to the station, but visually blocking off the rest of the park. So that's the theory. Yeah, so I've half built the Kong Wall. I actually if I show you these building pieces, I have built a separate piece like this, and I'm just joining them together. So they've got a couple of little tiki torches on them. I don't know if I might pop some vines on at some point just to make it a little bit more realistic. I'm joining the feet together like this. I don't like how it's in such a straight line, but I can't sort of, nothing's coming to me as to how I can get around that at the moment. So that's all right, we'll go with a straight line at the moment. It's got a nice little curve to it at the end as it goes into the wall, and we'll definitely be curving it here at this point too. In fact, I might, yeah, I think I will. I'll curve it soon and get it nice and close to where the train goes. So here we go. So if we do this one, and I think I've got angle snap on. Yeah, I think might be good to go a little bit like that. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And then we'll see if we can curve it again, just so we don't have too many straight sections lining up with each other. So if I go two more straight ones and then curve this one, and red, okay, so what do we got here? It's like that, is it? Yeah, that's looking a bit better. And I think I'll curve the next one immediately. Yeah, a sharper curve on that one. Just trying to mix up those angles a little bit. Oh, that's not going to work. Turn angle, snap off, X, and manual curving. But we want that to line up there. Just thinking of where these feet are going to line up. I don't mind a bit of overlap too. Trying to get it to look a little bit kind of like it's been built by those, you know, by some villagers or natives, should we say. Just been looking at putting in some Mayan temples as well, because I've just been to Movie World on the Gold Coast, and I'm a bit sort of inspired as to what to put. Oh, there's no Mayan temples. In fact, there's no temples at Movie World. But yeah, just got a bit of sort of theme park creativity going, and I'm thinking some Mayan temples could be good. I was also looking at watching the Apocalypto movie and remembering how they did that lovely big pyramid with the human sacrifices, and I was wondering whether or not I could create maybe some sort of ride over the back that we can add to, and it would have maybe some of those lovely maybe a lovely temple, and we could have some blood coming out of the temple. I don't know if that's a bit too full on. I don't mind about going a bit gory. I think that could be fine. Let's see. So I wonder if maybe once we've done this, if we put a few, actually we'll need another one just to go in there so it looks like it goes right in. Yep. In fact, Yeah, that's good. And yeah, I think with a few sort of palms and things, that might be quite kind of good. I wonder if also we just paint that terrain and make it nice and green here, just up to this bit, so that it doesn't yeah, because I think actually if I can just get the size right down, that's probably not the best tool to do. Actually, that definitely wasn't the best tool. But yeah, if we can sort of get it back down a bit, it's sort of sand on one side where they've been building the rail tracks, but then definitely green on the other. And we'll worry about behind the wall a bit later. You know, eventually the wall might be, there might be gates there, but at the moment it's just a big wall. And let's get some trees in as well. We've got the torch theme there. Cool, so we need tropical trees, banana palms. No. I don't want big trees here to block this. Or do I? Big trees will definitely take away from the size of the wall. So if we can get some short palms underneath, that might be good. Seaweed, swamp trees, lots of palms here. Yeah, we can get some of these ones in. All right, cool. I can go back and backfill this and fill this one out as I would normally do. That looks. Oh, that was a mistake. That one. Take palms here. No, all small palms along here would be good, because then. What do you got there? We already put that one in, did we? Yes. Let's get a few next to this. Yeah, I'm going to spam this. Definitely a couple up there. Definitely right next to where he comes out of the tunnel. But we'll probably get rid of that one, because it doesn't look very good on the angle. Okay, I'll come back and fill that up and make it nice. I think some sort of gold statue here could be nice. In fact, did we get some statues? I think we did from the workshop. Let me go and see. If I go workshop blueprints and I have a look, I think I got some people's statues. And hopefully, if I use their statues in this video, I will be able to credit who they are. So if I'm not brilliant at this, but let me do my best to see if I can credit exactly who were taking statues. Adventure statues. These ones are gold ones, so golden adventure statues. All right. So these are. Shall we go view on Steam Workshop? Yeah, might be good. The Adventure Steam statues are by Cypher. There's his Steam page. Is his name Cypher? Yeah, it says Cypher's Workshop. He's got a couple of comments there. So like it, subscribe it, and use his statues, because, yeah, they're pretty cool. All right, so thanks, Cypher. We'll use those. Okay. And get out of their Steam Workshop. And now we're going to... Oh, that's good. Yeah. This is good, because the train's going to go right through the middle of these gold statues. Okay, so we're gonna place them, and then we're gonna. What are we gonna do? We're gonna place them over here first. Yep. And then we're gonna put them in their correct positions, and hopefully I can split them. Okay, so we want to go X, and we want to get them at the right height first. So I think that's kind of good. And let me see if I can get him. Ancient golden statue. So what do I want to do? Is he a whole building? Oh God. Okay. How do I select the whole thing? Okay, we're going to undo that, go scenery, and grab it again. Where is it? Golden statues. It's a bit, at the moment, it's a bit, I've got the golden plates. But, no, golden statues. Okay. All right, this might be a case where we're going to place these, make them nice, and then work out how to separate them. Maybe they can't be separated. I do like that, yeah, let's have a look at this. See if we can't, and if it turns out that I need to raise the terrain around the taller statue, I will. Are we going there for height? I think, yeah, that one's good. Okay, let's now go terrain, sculpting, and we want to pull it up around here. Scenery. Ooh, we don't want to go too much. That's not bad. Don't think it's going to let us go too much anyway, so I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's good. No, I don't like that at all. Right, that's the statues down. I'm going to work out exactly how I can go about making these guys be a bit more symmetrical, so you go right through the middle of the two of them. Okay, so I'll have to go and have a look at Cypher's creation there and work that out. But yeah, they look cool. They do look good. I like that. Cool. Well, that kind of area is kind of coming along. So in between episodes, I think I filled this out with just these basic red plants. And it's sort of nice. You can see a little bit around the path. Again, we'll just keep filling this in and backfilling. Not overly sure I added too much more. I was going to put in, I've got those toilets there. I was going to put in more toilets over here, and I definitely will finish this area, the food area as well, because I think the food area is being used. There's people there, but you could probably have some more tables and chairs. And so, yeah, we'll probably just go and backfill some of that as well. But down here, down at the Adventure World, what do we got here? A few more swamp trees got added in, but we can definitely start to put a few more things over here. So we were talking about adding in a water ride, some sort of log flume, possibly a, what are they? Not those. Track rides. So I was looking at maybe a what were we doing? A river rapids or a log flume, and then I was thinking, well, there's the swinging coaster, which might be nice, and it's a bit adventure-y. So and I'm not going to use the blueprint, as tempting as that is. I think we'll try and do it. So swinging mine train. I was just wondering whether or not it's a good place to get a swinging mine train in. Also, I am having issues with getting these trains to separate from each other, with getting the boats to separate from each other. It's got to be about, I know it's got to do with how long they stay in the station, but it's just rubbish because, you know, this line of getting off this part of the park is just, you know, ridiculously long. So yes, I'm aware that that needs some work. But yeah, nice big coaster here could be good. In fact, swinging mine train could be tucked in here. Could it? And the river rapids could be tucked in over there. Swinging mine train. Yeah, it could be good. Or should we put it in here? Let's pop it in here, I think. Alright. So, I think we want it to head towards the hills immediately, and that puts a boarding station on the right side as well. So, I think that's kind of good. Yeah. maybe a bit sort of, maybe like that. Okay. All right, I'm just going to go with this, and are they facing forwards? Yeah, they are. All right, I'm just going to go with this. This is going to be first coaster build on this series, and we are definitely going to duck down into a tunnel of some sort. Yeah, because I think it's a very tunnel type ride. So if we just go a bit longer and not so deep, we're going to start to come up a bit. And we want to start to swing around a bit as well. And now I definitely want to level out to 0. And I'm heading up under the main mountain, which is good, but I'll need to just correct that a bit. And we're going to get underneath the path, okay? Yep. And at this point, hopefully we'll come out. Yes. Okay, that's good. Not happy with the colour of the track or anything like that at this point. So it's going to be interesting. In fact, it is going to be interesting because there's no... I don't think they're even going to... There's no lift hill. So we want them to get into a lift hill. Right. Okay, well that was just a big mistake. So at this point, if we duck around and we've got the right, you should be able to get around there. At this point, we want to get into a chain lift, and he's gonna go straight up. It's really the wrong angles, so okay. So that's straight, and if I can just bend him right round. Yep, not that far around. And at this point, it's chain lift immediately. And it's steep chain lift. So let's look at what gets us clearance of that path. 15 degrees. And if I'm correct, chain lift's only going to be straight, so that's all right. In fact, I don't know if it can increase it at this point. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not too steep. It's hugging the terrain, you know, the carts are actually going to make it up the hill. In fact, let's put the test on and see if they are going to make it up the hill. We don't want this to be too scary either, so I might just follow the natural terrain here. Yep, there they go. Cool. Alright, so we don't want it to... What are we thinking now? Let's try some existing pieces. That's going up. Helix up, we want helix down. But we don't want helix down left. Helix up right. No, we don't want it going up, we want it going down. Helix down left. Okay, that works. Yeah. I kind of don't mind if they... Ooh, yeah, that is good because you then open up the track for the steam and then the steam train goes underneath. Yeah, I like that at the moment. It kind of works. So let's head back here. And at this point, we seem to have lost a lot of height. So let me just, what's he doing there? Is he coming out? Yep. That's too steep. It's way too steep. Although, no, that'll work. If he goes up a little hill here. What's he doing? Is he tilting? Yeah, he is. He's tilting. So we need to straighten him up and come around to this side. So if he comes around, he can tilt that way. And Yeah, that will kind of work. We want to tilt right around here though. We're going to smooth these out like there's no tomorrow. And we're not going to make it as crazy as it kind of looks like it's being at the moment. A little bit of up, a little bit of down. I might flatten out here. Change the other one, and then flatten right out if we can. Is he hugging the... Okay, we grabbed the wrong bit there. Grab the existing part of the track instead of this one. So if I go there, he's at the top of this, which is good. Yeah, we will cover all this in. So he's going to go into the mountain here. So because we don't like that. And even here, I have a feeling this will be brought right away up around, so that it won't be sitting up on tracks at all. It'll sit right up around it. And I might even disable the scenery collision or the terrain collision, so that it hugs the mine train track, just like Silvero does. Actually, it might already be. No, it's not doing that because it's tunneling. Yep, that's all right. That's good. I shouldn't be too worried about where the terrain is at the moment. Hang on, what am I doing? I'm trying to curve this way. Don't know if I want to. Am I heading down a lot there? I think I am. But I think it's probably time to come back up then. Now, if I can just get out of this, is that gonna... No, that's not gonna let me do that because it's too close to the other. Is it too close to the other one? If I go up here? Ooh. Okay, let's go up. Bit of an airtime hill over the top of... Yeah, that's not bad. And then what we might do here is just start to hug the terrain a bit. No inversions. Just some curves, some nice big curves. Some nice left edge to right edge. Hang on, what's happening there? Yeah. Yep, and then let's have a look at some of these. What do you got there? We don't want that. That looks crazy. That looks mental. That could be good. That could be very good. I don't know if it's going to have enough height there. So let's drop the whole thing down a bit. It's not going to have enough height. So we'll bring it around here. What's it trying to do here? What's the ultimate goal? Why are we curved in on ourselves and we've got 3 tracks over each other? Maybe I go into the mountain again? Yeah, it could be good. So if I go back this way... No, we're going to have too many... I think we're going to have too much happening there. What about if we... Is it the height? Yeah, it is the height. So if I go back, if I flatten out, and if I drop it, and now swing it back left. What's the problem? Is it the other track? Yeah, it's the other track inside. So if I bring her up, is she going to get blue? No. These are tightly wound around each other. All right. Let's go right the way back. In fact, we know that the test wasn't going to get around that hill anyway, so the best thing to do would be... So that was that one. What about if we go tilt the other way and then do the left hand one. Yep, and then drop it all the way down though. So if I do it like that, and is this the... What does this do? Is this... Ooh, that makes the turn bigger. Oh, we like that. Oh, that is nice. But it definitely isn't. I don't think that's going to work, but let's find out. Nice tight curves. This is going to be one that's going to be obviously flattened out and smoothed out, and I think a lot of that's going to happen in between episodes, knowing how I build. Do we like that? I don't know if we like that. I've built right over the top of where the okay, how about this? How about we just go like this? And not like that. How about we go at this point down and out a bit. He's still curving. Why is he curving on the outside? I think if we if we smooth out a lot of this, it's going to fix it. Let me see if we can get something capping here. I'd be happy with that left bank here though. Yeah, that's good. And if I go wider, hang on, all right, let's keep testing that and see if it even gets around these hills, because I think some of them might be an issue. Yeah, it could be a nice little mountain range that it goes around. And we don't want it to be, in fact, that's enough. Has it made it? Let's have a look. I mean, it's going to hug in there, it's going to go around. What else is going to do? Oh, that's pretty slow. Yeah, it's not bad though. This is all making it. Yeah, no, not making it, and not making it, and not being a good roller coaster at all. In fact, that is utter shite. Let's drop it down here and start to curve back in. Bring it back up a tiny bit. If we're going to do an airtime hill, we need to drop deeper. Yep, an airtime hill, but we come out with a steeper drop. The other side. Oh, I'm too close to the path. What have I done? I'm too close to the water table. I'm too close to where the train is underneath. Yeah, I think that's it. Is it? It's hard to know where that train is, because we put that train there, didn't we? What's happened here? No, I think it's too close to the path. Okay. All right. But hey, at least we're building a coaster. All right, I know what to do. Go towards the river. When in doubt, head towards the river. Definitely. So, I think I'm relying on the Planet Coaster pieces a bit too much, which I kind of was, thinking. Of using their pieces, because it'll be better for the smoothing aspect, but as it turns out, I should be just building it the way I kind of think. And then just, let's see, change the inversion. Really going to smooth this out. We've gone too close to the path, so if we might have to go up a bit, is it? Ooh. Yeah, but it's nice as well. It's red underneath. That's not going to work. What's happening with the red? Wait, it let me build the piece, but it's still red. Okay. Well, we'll leave and see if it gets through this. So yeah, it should. In fact, I like these tight little curves. Yeah, that's no good. We'll drop that down a bit later and see if it makes it over that. I think so. Do I keep building or do I go back and fix it? Why is he red there? Is that because it won't? Oh man. I've built coasters before. I've never built one of these. Maybe I should have had a practice of this mine train. I think it's not allowing me to do anything here because... See, why is it red there? Is it saying, no, we're too close to the water table, we're not going to let you build, we're sick of it, absolutely sick of what you're doing, please stop. Well, I think if we're going to do it, we need to get over here around the... Yep. Ooh. Around the... curving around where the boat is. Would that put a nice little... That's not a bad little airtime hill. And then... these pieces are quite long, maybe I should shorten them a bit. Keep testing. No, the test means it won't get around that bit. Okay, so might complete the track and then see if I can get it to go around this, because I like how it's curving around the path a bit. I like how it would, you know, hug a whole lot of rocks here, and then people would still be able to walk underneath, and they'd come into this part of the park and they'd see this ride just roar out of the mountain, curve round, do a couple of real sharp turns around them a couple of times, goes over them three times, and then you know, finds its way back into the station. I think this one doesn't need to be too much longer. I'd be looking to do auto-completes. That's not bad, because I could then fit the log flume or the other ride in the same section and have it interact with this a little bit. That's not bad. I like that I haven't gone too high on the lift hill, but we'll find out if I need to in a minute. So if I go stop test, and before we start the test, let's see if we can't drop this. So what are we looking at? We're looking at making the whole thing bigger and dropping the whole thing. But it won't let me drop the whole thing. Oh, hang on. Hang on a second. You move way too fast. No, it won't let me drop it. Okay, all right, that's no problem. Why won't it get around there then? Shall we go smooth the banking? Yeah. Shall we go smooth all? Ooh, that's good. It might be right with that. Okay, let's try it. We'll need to smooth the banking here, so it tilts in. And we're happy with all this. Smooth banking, smooth all. Ooh, watching the smooth all though. Okay, so little mine train is... We're going to do a lot of smoothing and a lot of correcting the banking. A bit more tunnels at the start, so we'll fix that up. Okay, I mean, it's a friggin' fast train as well. It really slows down there, so we'll have to drop that. Tight corner should give us more speed. It should get us over this. It doesn't make that one at all. Okay, so we need more speed for the airtime hills. I think the shape's good, but okay, it's going to be interesting. But hey, you let us do that. Yeah. Okay. Stop the test. What about if it lets me raise this section so it doesn't tip as much in? So if we're looking at maybe it heading round and maybe pulling this one out. So if I go here, make this bigger, will that slow it down or make it faster? That's not bad. Okay, so really, actually we're going to drop this as well. Oh, actually make it bigger, because it does lose a bit of speed here, and I don't necessarily want it to. Is it going to go back in the mountain there? Do we smooth that? Smooth the banking. Okay, let's start the test and see whether it loses any speed on that hill. That curve. And again, I think if I can smooth these guys out, then you might keep a bit of speed throughout the whole thing. It's a pretty tightly held corner. Come over here, be fairly fast. That's jagged. Should we smooth that? Ooh, see how it goes. Okay, still got some good speed. Lost a bit of speed there. Oh, it's a nice corner. No. No. Okay, so not happy with that. What we're going to do here is take that piece out. At this point, we've got to change tact here. So it's not going to be able to get across the top of the path. So let's see if what we can do is drop it. Drop it. And ooh. Start the test. And let me drop it. And smooth. Smooth banking. Okay, that is a much better one. I don't think it's got enough speed. Oh, yes, it does. It roars around that first corner. It slows down there like there's no tomorrow. I don't think you can make this go faster mid-run. It gets round here, and just the airtime hill is just not going to happen. So we lose a lot of speed here. We're not going downhill anymore. That's the problem. We go uphill this tiny little bit, and we're not really getting enough. So I think what we're going to have to do is it's going to have to be a faster train. It's going to have to be faster from the get-go. The lift hill is rubbish. Why is the lift hill rubbish? It's not steep enough. Yeah, I don't mind that it's that angle though. Okay, we're not getting fast enough. I like the airtime hill. I really want the airtime hill at the end. I don't mind that. Okay. All right, this is going to be an off-camera fix. I'm going to play around with the roller coaster and play around with the terrain, make some changes. If you've got any suggestions on what we can do, leave them in the comments. I'll make some changes off camera. This next section of the park is coming along. People are visiting it, which is kind of okay. This new coaster will help. It's the first coaster in the park. It'll definitely help. There's a million people going around the park, and one of the main things I'm doing here is testing whether or not my computer is good enough at handling a park full of people and how it all renders and stuff. So, it's a nice pretty little shot. I like how the tiki torches are, kept throughout the whole, throughout they're in this part of the scenery, and then, they're on my wall. Hey, speaking of the wall, I like the wall. Happy with the wall. Just provides a nice little bit of lighting, a bit of a backdrop, and I think what we'll do is make some changes to symmetrify all this. Is that a word? I don't know if that's a word. But make this a bit more symmetrical so he goes through the middle of those. But I like that because it's like, ooh, what's down here? Something golden. And they get over there, and they got the new swinging mine train, which I think is pretty good. And don't forget your station across the top of your crocodile farm. Crocodile bits. All right, cool. Thank you for joining. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.